Hello, crypto champions. In today's video, I'd like to tell you about JPMorgan coming out in favor of Ripple in cross-border payments and about Palau creating its own stablecoin on XRPL. And as always, I'll do an overview of XRP at the end. What are the main advantages of using XRP for cross-border payments over traditional currencies? How could the development of XRP technology and the rise of multi-currency payments affect the global financial system? Let's find out. JPMorgan cites XRP and Ripple as players in unlocking 120B value trapped in cross-border payments. JPMorgan, a prominent global financial services firm, released a report concerning unlocking $120 billion value in cross-border payments, citing XRP and Ripple. Notably, the report sought to elaborate on how banks could leverage central bank digital currencies for corporate purposes. JPMorgan highlighted that multinational corporations transfer approximately $23.5 trillion internationally each year. The firm noted that this value constituted around 25% of the global GDP. However, to facilitate these massive transactions, the multinationals depend on cross-border payment systems that fall short in cost efficiency, speed, and transparency. Furthermore, JPMorgan mentioned that these suboptimal processes generate substantial annual transaction costs of $120 billion. Also, it noted that the system triggers additional expenses related to foreign exchange conversion, trapped liquidity, and delayed settlements. Ripple and XRP among efforts to solve cross-border payment. Meanwhile, JPMorgan noted several private sector entities like Ripple, Swift, and the CLS Group have undertaken efforts to address the challenges of cross-border settlement and delays. As for the CLS Group, the report noted that it features a multi-currency FX net intended to eliminate settlement risks. However, the solution only supports 18 currencies, with significant challenges to adding more. Furthermore, the report highlighted that Swift established a system to enhance transparency in cross-border payments and reduce processing time. However, it pointed out that Swift still depends on the antiquated correspondent banking system involving multiple intermediaries. Consequently, the challenges of trapped liquidity and settlement risk persist. On the other hand, JPMorgan acknowledged the real-time nature of Ripple's cross-border payment infrastructure that uses XRP as a settlement instrument. The issue it cited with Ripple's system is cryptocurrency's inherent volatility. High volatility of XRP leading to limited willingness from banks in using it to facilitate payments, the statement read. As a result, JPMorgan concluded that the efforts of various private sector entities to solve the challenges in cross-border payments have been merely a partial success. We are yet to see a scalable and seamless solution that can work across countries, currencies, and payment systems, the report claimed. In response, JPMorgan proposed that a multi-currency central bank digital currency (MCBDC) network could serve as a viable blueprint to address multiple issues concurrently. It claimed the approach has the potential to make 24/7 real-time cross-border, cross-currency payments a tangible and achievable reality. I find the news of JPMorgan's report on unlocking $120 billion in cross-border payments with a focus on XRP and Ripple very interesting. First, it's important to realize the scale of the problem JPMorgan is addressing. Cross-border payments are a huge part of the global economy, accounting for about 25% of global GDP. Existing systems are clearly lagging behind in terms of efficiency, speed, and transparency. This creates a huge opportunity for more efficient and innovative technologies like blockchain and cryptocurrencies. In this context, JPMorgan highlights Ripple and XRP. Ripple has been at the forefront of using blockchain technology for cross-border payments, seeking to streamline the process. However, as the report notes, there is a key problem with the use of XRP, its volatility. This is a common problem with cryptocurrencies. Fluctuations in their price can make them unreliable for consistent business transactions. It's like trying to use a very temperamental fuel in a finely tuned engine. The power potential is there, but the unpredictability is a major deterrent. Mentioning other players such as Swift and CLS Group shows that the financial world is actively looking for solutions, but each has its limitations. Swift's dependence on an outdated correspondent banking system and CLS Group's limited foreign exchange support illustrate the difficulty of creating a universally efficient system. The solution proposed by JPMorgan, a multi-currency network of central bank digital currencies, is particularly interesting. It combines new technologies with the stability and reliability of central bank supervision. Imagine building a digital financial highway under regulatory oversight to ensure seamless, fast, and transparent international transactions. This could truly be a game changer, offering the benefits of blockchain technology without the wild volatility of traditional cryptocurrencies. In conclusion, while efforts to revolutionize cross-border payments have made significant strides, they are still in their infancy. The idea of a harmonized multi-currency digital payment system is ambitious and promising, but its implementation and global acceptance are challenges that lie ahead. It is like solving a complex cryptographic puzzle. The pieces are there, but putting them together in a universally recognized way remains a challenge. In this situation, is it even worth it to take the universally recognized path? Maybe it is better to use innovative approaches and innovations? What do you think? On the path of development, it is often worth abandoning old models, because doing the same actions you will not get a different result. And now to Palau and their stablecoins. Palau Finance Ministry and Ripple share results of Palau stablecoin pilot, reveal next steps. The Palau Ministry of Finance and Ripple Labs have shared the results of the Palau stablecoin project's Phase 1 pilot, disclosing the next steps to take on the project's roadmap. J. Hunter Anson, a cybersecurity consultant and member of the board of directors at the Palau Finance Ministry, provided this update to the public in a recent disclosure. Taking to X, Anson shared a file containing the report, noting that it details the results of the Phase 1 pilot. Recall that the Palau stablecoin project entered its Phase 1 pilot stage in March, but distribution started in June. However, as the Crypto Basic revealed, Ripple announced it on July 26, shortly after J. Hunter Anson shared a live demonstration of the stablecoin's capabilities. Palau stablecoin Phase 1 pilot stats. The latest update presents the statistics of the phase now that it has ended, detailing results from the experiences of the participants. Notably, the Phase 1 pilot ended on September 29th. It involved 168 volunteers with up to 20,000 Palau stablecoin (PSC) minted. This amounts to $20,000 as the stablecoin maintains a 1.1 ratio to the dollar. Of the 20,000 PSC minted, the project's team distributed 16,900 PSC to the 168 participants, at a minimum of 100 PSC for every wallet. Throughout the pilot phase, the participants carried out 729 transactions, with most of them, about 463, being merchant payments. Meanwhile, 168 transactions went into distribution payments, with only 64 transactions involving P2P payments. Moreover, following Phase 1, up to 14,534 PSC tokens were burned. Results of the pilot phase. After the completion of the pilot, the project's team carried out a survey involving the 168 participants to get their input on the stablecoin project. The report noted that as of October 9th, 83 out of the 168 participants had responded to the queries in the survey. Of these respondents, about 36.6% revealed that the experience with the stablecoin was excellent, while 31.7% rated their experiences as good. A meager 9.7% revealed that they had an unsatisfactory experience. Most of the participants cited transaction speed, liberty to not carry cash, and ease of use for the good experience. Recall that Ripple developed the wallet for the stablecoin in addition to leveraging its CBDC platform for the project's blockchain infrastructure. 58.7% of the respondents found it easy to set up and use the wallet for payments, while 9.8% noted it was not easy. However, about 50.6% of the respondents revealed that they had difficulties such as slow responsiveness with the wallet, troubles with the QR code when they wished to use it at a POS terminal, the inconvenience that came with manually inputting a recipient's address, and the use of the QR code. As these issues surfaced, the project's team implemented resolutions. The survey reveals that 81% of the participants expressed satisfaction with the resolutions. In addition, retail purchases 87.8%, P2P transfers 67.1%, and cross-border payments 61% were the top 3 use cases selected for the future deployment of the stablecoin. Next steps. The report suggested that the Phase 1 pilot was a success and generally demonstrated the stablecoin's appeal and its potential to support the existing system in the country. Most of the respondents noted that they would support a full deployment of the stablecoin if the government approves it. According to the report, the next phases will involve the development of an ecosystem involving everyday users, financial institutions, legal and regulatory frameworks, and regulatory bodies. The team will integrate all these into the stablecoin network. The news about the Palau stablecoin pilot project's Phase 1 results, a collaboration between the Palau Ministry of Finance and Ripple Labs, is a significant step in the practical application of blockchain technology in national finance systems. There are several notable points and implications in this update. Firstly, the scale of the pilot is modest but meaningful. Engaging 168 volunteers and minting 20,000 Palau stablecoin is a controlled yet substantial enough scale to test the real-world applicability of such a technology. The fact that most transactions were merchant payments is a positive sign, indicating a practical use case for daily transactions, which is often a significant hurdle for new financial technologies. The feedback from participants, with a majority finding the experience ranging from good to excellent, suggests a user-friendly interface and a positive reception to the concept. However, it's crucial to note the challenges faced by users, such as slow responsiveness and difficulties with QR codes. These are common teething problems in new technology rollouts and should be addressed in subsequent phases to ensure wider acceptance. The focus on resolving these issues and the high satisfaction rate with the resolutions is a promising sign of the project's adaptability and responsiveness to user feedback. This approach is critical for the success of any technological implementation, especially one that aims to transform an essential aspect of daily life like currency transactions. The next steps, as outlined, are ambitious and comprehensive. Developing an ecosystem that includes everyday users, financial institutions, legal and regulatory frameworks, and regulatory bodies is a complex task. It's akin to constructing a new digital financial infrastructure from the ground up, ensuring it integrates seamlessly with the existing systems, regulations, and user expectations. From a broader perspective, this project is a test micro-variant of the global trend towards digital currencies and the integration of blockchain technology into mainstream finance. The success of such pilots could serve as a template for other countries exploring similar initiatives. The challenge lies in balancing innovation with security, ease of use with regulatory compliance, and the excitement of new technology with the stability required in financial systems. In summary, the Palau stablecoin pilot project's initial success is a promising indicator of the potential for blockchain to modernize national financial systems. However, the journey ahead is complex and requires careful navigation through technical, regulatory, and user adoption challenges. Let's move on to market overview. Bitcoin has updated the previous high a bit but continues to consolidate around 44K, which is in hand for all altcoins and XRP. Domination has fallen to 53.5%, and look what the LTS are doing. 40–60% net growth. XRP is lagging behind them so far and has only done 14%, but it will reach them. It hasn't even updated the local high at 0.754, so at least it's possible to rise to it. This is an additional 9% from the current ones, but it seems to me that it will go further up to $1. This is, of course, a medium-term perspective. There is nothing much to add so far. We need to break and consolidate above 0.6944 to go further. We might see some big impulses. As I said in the last video, I would not open a position from current levels, but if you want to take a risk, you can do it with a small volume. Or if you are not afraid of corrections and minuses on your deposit, you can open a position from current levels, but you will just have to hold the position longer. And of course, do not forget about risk management. If you trade on futures, do not use leverage higher than 3. Something like that. Don't jump in on the highs, and only then will everything work out perfectly. See you in the next videos.